welcome to a Comics with Stevie D one shot. I got a package in the mail from the trade we did the other day. I got one package already, so this is the second package, and I remembered this book because I really liked it when he presented it. It's a great Penguin book. Look at I wish they would have outlined the top hat with more of a glimmer or sheen, you know. But that you can't beat that face. You know exactly who it is. You got the nose. It's just a cool cover. That's why I bid on that one or traded for him. Okay. Oh, he's sending me some Batmans. All right. Ooh, I love Joker covers. Look at Batman 545. Look at that Joker cover. All right, moving on. Another Batman. Oh, Batman looks like it's his cape is exaggerated in the artwork here. I like that. Oh, and an old Superboy. I think this is my first Superboy in my collection. I bought a Lois Lane today when I went comic book shopping in St. Louis because I was in the greater St. Louis area because my grandson, Aries, has graduated from high school last night. So and we went through all the festivities and everything and took some pictures, and I passed them around to relatives, you know, and then we crashed and woke up and drove home. So, but on the way home, I stopped at this comic book shop, Tater Tot Comic Shop in Arnold, Missouri. Never been there before. They had a lot of back issues, and a lot of them in the $2 boxes, but three for $5. I thought that was a deal. And I bought one $5 comic. I bought a Gru. I'll show it to you later. But here's that Superboy. Look at that. I just love that era. You know. Old DC. Here's a Ghost Rider. And I wouldn't want to walk up to Ghost Rider ever. You know. Especially when I'm turning a corner and I don't know he's around. You know. I wonder if they drew it this way. I love turning comics from angle to angle to see how the image changes. It's good art. It's a scarecrow and a moon cover. I like moon covers. Oh, another Superboy. Oh, this is the rest of the trade. Oh, I remember. That's what it is. And this is the DC 100-page Super Spectacular Superboy. I can't tell when it's from, and he looks like a boy in that one, doesn't he? He's got, I guess, Superman. I like it when superheroes smile. You know, it's very nostalgic. It reminds you of better times, or when people thought times were better. And there was a graphic novel in here. This is it, and you might have thrown in a book or two. Kingdom Come, Mark Waid and Alex Ross. Oh, I love Alex Ross artwork. I got about 200 or so Alex Ross Iron Man covers. And, you know, I bought like a bag full of comic books, but only one or two... that's the last thing there. The graphic novel. Look at that spine. Ooh, and it's a wraparound. Look at the back. Rays really present good through an image. And an art teacher once told me, you want everything off center. You don't want anything going through the direct center that you wanted to be an important part of the composition, an element. All right, now I got a ton of Avengers, but first I got a joke. All right, I doodle. I'm not an artist. I only play one on TV, you know. So I doodled Galactus. And he's up there looking, he's looking at out into the universe, and he says, I can't believe I ate the whole thing. And you see the planet inside the little chamber there. And then he's grinning into the universe, and he says, I think I'm going to take a bite out of that cactus planet next. Okay, so that was that. But I got a whole stack here. All right, I'm at 6 minutes. I'm going to go 6 more minutes and then make another show. Oh, I needed some bags. All right, so, oh, this is it. This is my big money book I bought today. This is Gru, and that is not his thing. The lady that I call the lady a thing. Oh, all the comic book ladies out there, you're all beautiful. You're not a thing. But this thing here is not what he wants. I haven't read it, but I can guess the story because Sergio Aragonese Gru the Wanderer. He drew himself in the first issue. Oh, and this was the shop. Tater Tot. Okay, enough of a plug. All right. And I bought a whole bunch of stuff, and I was getting 3 for $5, and I needed to buy 2 more books to get another $5. So I picked 2 books. I like this cover. Lobster Johnson. Ascent of the Lotus. So I thought that was a pretty cool cover. Look at the face on the guy. He's got a claw too. So I guess that's why they call him Lobster. And here's one. He's standing on top of a building or something with a 45 in his hand. That's a pretty cool cover. I love flames. It's always 3 shades. To me, I always think it's at least 3 shades of the same color. And white looks really good in fire, too. Okay, those were my 2 indie books. And I found an Iron Man cover. I only got a couple of Iron Man books that I didn't have. So the duplexity of man, I like that thought. And here's just a first issue. I think it's a variant. I'm not sure. But this was a cool one. I like the color scheme on this. Pencil shades, and Ant-Man has the red. So you can spot him. But look at that art style. Don't know who it is. But digging through the stacks, I think I went through 5 or 6 long boxes. And they were packed too. Okay, this was a Phoenix cover. It's the Phoenix variant. This is a variant on an Avengers comic. And I always loved, I'm not an X-Men person, but I love the Phoenix, you know. I don't know if she's always good or sometimes she has a mean streak. Let me know in the comments, all you X-Men people out there. Now I do collect, I ran across the Spotlight, and I love Mockingbird, and I love the way she's drawn here, like in the West Coast Avengers. That's their get-ups. And so there's about, I don't know, 30 or so issues of this book, and might have changed names halfway through. I don't know, one of them did like that. And this was an Ultron cover. It's an Avengers. Oh, and I got Avengers out the galore. Aha. Here's a cool one. I don't know a lot about Moon Girl, but I figured Captain Marvel and Moon Girl on the moon. So her space helmet looks like an afro. I think that's kind of cool. All right. A Doctor Doom cover. And a whole bunch of Doom bots. Are futuristic Dooms. They're all Dooms. That's one too many Dooms. All right, moving on. Just a nice, another Spotlight. I know I didn't have these in my collection, so that's another run filler. Oh. And this cover I really liked. It's like a Ghost Rider type guy on a flaming mastodon. So I guess it's Ghost Rider. But look at that mastodon. That is cool art. I don't know who did it. But it is cool. And I picked, I'm a true cover buyer. And a character buyer, you know. Ultron Forever, the new Avengers. I don't like that cover that much. Not that I'm knocking the artist, because they all can draw about 1,000 times better than I can. Well, here's one example of that I didn't have. A sketch cover. Armor Wars. Look at that. You know, for $2 I could color that in. I got colored pencils. Uh-oh, I said it on the air. And I didn't. I'm going to have to do it now. All right. A little goes a long way. Moving on. Oh, the new Avengers Secret Invasion, and this is where all the characters are the alien intruders. Look at Black Bolt over there. Oh, here's a Black Knight cover. I like the Black Knight. I think his helmet is cool. That's what I like about him. Okay, and here's the third Avengers Forever, but it's a red cover with my character and Captain Britain, and looks like Hawkeye. But that's a cool cover. I like the big ray work in it. I'm just letting you know my thought process. Most wanted files. You know, let me speed things up. I'm at 12 minutes. Okay. Okay, here's the one I liked. I had this before and sold it off, and now I got it back. That is a beautiful cover. Here's one I've never saw, and I like to read about Deadpool every blue moon. He's like my 10th or 11th favorite hero. No, I'm kidding. I had this before. Look at that. That is a great cover. I just like her wings. All right, I have to move it over a little bit. Okay. Black Widow. Look at that. Yeah, I like a good Black Widow cover. See, I like the artwork. To be truthful, I got about 3,000 or so comic books, and I bet I've only read 1,500 of them, you know. Here's a whole group of Avengers together. I used to like that when I was a kid. They put them all on one page. They do that at weddings and at dinner tables. It's a trope. Here, all the heroes are kind of like a flashback image behind Cap and Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, and Quicksilver. Oh, here's another Scarlet Witch cover. She got my attention. The Avengers pop art. Man, I got all these 3 for $5. I think I did. You let me know. I think I did good. Showdown with the Frightful Four. Look at that. That's a cool Medusa cover. That's what I was getting. Maybe they could have put a little more definition. It looks like, instead of like so much red. But I'm not being critical. I love it. All right. Super Action. Marvel Super Action. The Avengers. There's another black light. It's the swordsman in this one. The swordsman. I wonder if they ever duel. That would be cool. I'm coming down. Oh, and this was like Free Comic Book Part 2. Here's a Doctor Doom. And it could be Wolverine, or it's called To Dine with Doom. Savage Avengers. That is a very interesting cover. So is that Wolverine? I don't know. It probably is. And this one I dedicate to Matt. Matt likes comics, and Nate at Hollywood Comics. This is a Lois Lane almost virgin cover. If you take away the dot, I'm going to change this out. Isn't that a beautiful piece of artwork? Look at, man, I wish I could draw like that. Draw, paint, sketch. All right, now the rest are my add-on free comic book day stuff. The Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate Universe. I saw this but didn't get it because they only let you have 4 books at the last store. I got 5 here. All right, Star Wars. I wanted to get this, but I wanted to get the 2 Supermans. This was the next one down I would have got. I love the lightsaber. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Planet Death. This robot has an attitude. Look at that robot. Look at his hands. There's where the attitude is, you know. And there's, I know nothing about this. Let me take a quick look at the interiors. Oh, man. Look at it. Here's the centerfold of about 1 million monsters. Everybody's monster crazy these days. This one, somebody was talking about. Big Rig. It looks like a truck driver one. Let me take a look at this. It's black and white. Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite. And here's a kitty book. So I can give this one of my little grandkids. Oh yeah, it's right up a little kid alley, you know. Look at that dog. Who is that dog? Maybe it's a cat. It's got rocket boots. Look at that. Look at the imagination people have. If I can get it to focus better. All right. So that was my comic book haul and my part 2 of my trade. And believe it or not, I got a package coming from my friend Adam from up in Adam Comics. He is he works at part-time. He goes and helps out at a comic book shop. He has a whole other real career, but he just likes being around comic books, you know. And he found out I was collecting Gru and the Nam, and he sent me boatloads of those. And when that comes, I got another show. You guys are writing my shows for me. And with that, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like, comment. Oh, I love comments the most. So let me know if you know about any of these books I've shown. And I got some exit music for you now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.